Welcome to Husky Stadium in DeKalb, Illinois. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. It's the Air Force Falcons and the Northern Illinois Huskies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Huskies head coach. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Huskies offense will go to work first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Going to try to get it himself. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Rushes on him. Stands in and takes the hit. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Yeah, and it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
And they get him down.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Falcons' offense will now get its first chance with the football. Out to guide this offense is Liam Zarka. He's trying to flush that last performance. 4 interceptions and just a single touchdown pass. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
And the fullback, this takes me back to my days growing up, watching the fullback, being on the field every single play. You don't see that anymore, but the big fella gets the football. Hey, he looks like he knew what to do with it, too. Nice little pickup, little agility, little speed, but mostly a lot of just girth and strength and just grown man.
Hand off to the fullback. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll go to the counter play. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Now facing a 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Here comes the Northern Illinois offense to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. There he goes! And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll send the tight end in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. With the catch, it's Fowler. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got the tight end. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And that's a beautiful job by the receiver, man. Knowing exactly where the sticks are. Don't dance, right? Get that 1st down. You're on your side of the field, man. Get a new set of downs. Keep...
There's some room. Bust through behind his pad. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Huskies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Fires to the right. Makes the grab. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And the clock stops for an injured player on the field. Northern Illinois will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3 from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Give to the big fullback. Got enough for the first. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Don't complicate things. Give it to the big fella. By the way, the fullback who blocks all the time, does all the dirty work. Hand it to him, let him plow ahead, Palmer, and get that first down.
Are we in a time warp? Like, what year is this? Is this 1995? We're handing off to fullbacks again. That's a play that is basically extinct now in college football, but I love it because it caught the defense off guard, able to get a nice one there.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run the option. Pulls it and runs it again. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area.
Makes a grab and room to run. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. The handoff to Johnson. At midfield, he's got room. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you can tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Oh! Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Throws to the tight end. Got a man in the middle. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Johnson. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pressure coming. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Huskies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Huskies! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run the option. Now the toss. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They go right back to it. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Hauls it in. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Picks up the first down. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Well, that's just on the defense. I'm sorry. Fullbacks are not supposed to be able to rip off big runs like that. The defense, they better do a better job tackling as this game goes on.
Quarterback making checks. Gets the back moving. The give to the big fullback. Breaks the tackle. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. And the Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. power football with the run. Out of bounds right at the 10-yard line as they are threatening to score. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Here comes the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Pitch to the corner. Touchdown, Air Force. Excellent pass by the back on the option. He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Fielded in the end zone, it's Taylor. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah.
Snags it, and he's open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The Huskies are in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Fowler. Completion for the 1st down, and man, did he take a shot, and I think they're going to tack a little more onto that one. A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. Gives it on the option.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. The run inside. It's Johnson. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Under fire. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Now the play fake. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop right there, but Northern Illinois has the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. from the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Hey guys, the Falcons head coach told me at the half, he is so frustrated with his defense right now. They've given up over 80 yards on the ground in that rushing attack. Known for their run game defense, they have got to be more stout at the line of scrimmage. The good news, they are running the ball well. The line of scrimmage has been dominant. He said, we've got to keep it going on offense and tighten things up defensively if we want to stay in this game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Makes it past the marker. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds his back in the middle. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39. It'll be 4th down. The Falcons will call on their punt team. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really...
Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Great place to start for this offense. Give to the fullback. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Leaves it with the back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. A senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Might as well stick with him. Could be an alley. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the 3rd play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the 1st down, and stay on the field.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons! With that, they grab the lead here in the 2nd half.
Anytime the pitchman is able to score on these option-type plays, there has to be great blocking downfield by the wide receiver. That was absolutely textbook, and that's what allowed the running back to go score.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Really, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance.
Maybe some room here. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Sends it back in motion. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Huskies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He breaks a tackle. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. On the option. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
And the Falcons come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Ready, five. Go, go.
Now on the option. Pulls it on the option. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Falcons. Great job by the back on the option.
Man, defenses have to play responsibility football, and you can tell they had the quarterback, but how about the running back? They didn't even play it off the pitch, and he takes full advantage. They constantly put this kind of stress on you with this option, and the defense, they were not where they were supposed to be, and they give up the explosive touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Green. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, here on the Huskies sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys?
All right, Holly. He goes right back to the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Stein. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking to throw again. It's complete. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. That's caught. It's Rodgers. And he's dragged down.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it on the counter. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Neither of these teams are ranked in the top 25 at the moment, but it's early in the season, still plenty of time to fight their way in as we take a look at how things stand now. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Not a lot of room to field this one. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The option look. Quarterback keep. Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Touchdown, Huskies! How about this defense taking one back to the house? You're happy you got the ball back, but the defense takes it a step further and just goes ahead and gets 6.
And you just want to get the stop, right? And you get the stop, get the points. But guess what, Reese? I'm going to need another stop. This defense is going to be right back on the field. Unbelievable play. But but you got to do it again.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Now on the move. Oh, he's got some space. They believe in this running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Doing it himself again. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage, and this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made him look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
Running inside, it's Davis. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking downfield. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And man, what a big spot, a big field goal, and he just misses the opportunity to tie this football game. That was needed, 4th quarter. That was a big-time kick. That one might come back to bite him.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. It's Rodgers.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in crease now. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Shoots it to the left. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the away team sideline, I can see a big-time decision looming right now with the coaching staff. They need this field goal. They need to rely on their kicker right now, but he's already missed in this game, so I can see conversations happening. The kicker is working into the net right now, trying to keep calm and cool if they do call his number. We'll see what they decide. I'll keep you posted. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keeps it on the option. Crosses to 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. He'll try the left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That is such a nice example of the defense reading and reacting and locating the football on the sweep play. They weren't fooled at all. They knew they were trying to go to the outside. They got leverage, corralled the back, got him down behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Here's a heat. Being chased. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the 4th quarter, 1-possession games, QB drops back and makes these 1st downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
He'll do it himself, but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option play.
They'll leave it with him. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pocket breaking down. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. Oh, it's blocked!
And the short field goals are a lot harder to block because they get up high in the air, but nice job by the kick block unit, getting in there, getting their hands up, and blocking them a field goal, baby.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They want that clock to run. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. Sweet cut there. Hits the slide. Down he goes, but it'll be enough for a 1st down and enough to ice this game. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee.